Hi, and welcome to my August TBR. This is my birth month, and so I don't really want to give myself like a strict set TBR or, have books that I feel like I need to read that I'm not really in the mood to read. So I figured August would be a good month to mood read. That way, if I get any books for my birthday or anything like that, I don't feel like I can't read them. So very excited to get into this. I've broken it down into a few different parts. So let's get started. Okay, first up for my Kindle, I have a few books. I think there's 5 books that I would like to try to get to in August. Okay, and first up we have Second Chance Vacation by Nicole Ryan. This is about, it's obviously a second chance romance, but I believe they come back together on the French Riviera, which I think will be a very fun setting. I don't think I've ever read maybe anything set in France. And then next I have Play Along, which is the newest in the Windy City series by Liz Tomford. This is about no, the brother of what's his name? Brother of the main guy in Caught Up. So I'm super excited. I think it's the end of the series, which is unfortunate because I really love the series, but very, very excited for it. I think that the dynamic between the two characters is going to be really fun. And then next, I have The Ashes and the Starcursed King by Carissa Broadbent. This is the last of the duet um, in the Crowns of Nyaxia series. It's a duet, but it's going to be part of a huge series. So I'm very excited to get to that one, cross it off my list. Okay. And then I have A False Start by Elsie Silver, which is the last book in the Gold Rush Ranch series. It is a best friend's little sister book. I'm very excited for it. Night Shift by Annie Crown. I am very excited to get to that one. That one is going to be a basketball romance, I believe. And that is all for my Kindle books. And then I have 2 books from Audible that I would like to get to, and that is Bunny by Mona Awad, which is like a weird horror, I think, or at the very least, like a very psychological, weird book. Lala raved about it, and then so many other people raved about it, and I'm very interested, very excited to see what I think about it because I've never read anything like that, I don't think. And then I also have the next in Throne of Glass, which is Air of Fire by Sarah J. Maas. Very interested to see how what was revealed in Crown of Midnight will play out in the next book. Very interested because we left on kind of a cliffhanger. So we'll see. Very exciting, but very scared. And then I have a few library books that I would like to try to get to, but if I don't, it's not the end of the world. I can always check them out again. But I have The Pumpkin Spice Cafe by Lori Gilmore. I don't really know very much about this. I know that it was kind of having its moment last fall. Um, but I've heard that it gives Gilmore vibes, like Gilmore Girl vibes. And there's a cat on the cover. So cute. Um, yeah, small town cafe owner, um, local farmer. Yeah, I'm gonna love this. I might try to read this closer to September, but I'm so excited to get started on that. And then um I feel like I'm the last person to read this, but I have Powerless by Lauren Roberts. This is basically pitched as the Hunger Games, but make it fantasy. Um, and I can't wait. I think I'm going to just absolutely love this book. And then I have The Beach Club by Ellen Hildebrandt. I This is the first book that she ever released. I don't know why. I just didn't know what book to start with. She's a huge backlist, so I didn't know where to start. But yeah, I don't know really anything about this. Mac Peterson escaped the past and started over in a hotel that has become his life. This summer, his secrets can't stay hidden. Love O'Donnell, a glamorous Aspen native, takes a job at the beach club to implement her life plan to find a man to get her pregnant. Oh, oh, there's so many characters. This is going to be interesting. If I love it, great. If I don't, whatever. At least I can get started on her books. I'm very, I, I don't know. I'm very intrigued to find out I can't wait to find out my opinion because she is one of those authors. It's not like a romance book. It's a lit fic or like hate the word chick flick or not chick flick, chick lit. But I think her books are more towards that. Um, so yeah, I'm interested to see what I think of it. And then I have Jackpot Summer by Alyssa Friedland. This is about the four Jacobson children were raised to respect the value of a dollar. Their mother refused to re, their mother reused tea bags and refused to pay retail. Their father taught them to budget before he taught them to ride a bike, and yet, now that they're adults, their financial lives are in disarray. Hmm. So it's about four siblings, I guess, and they come into the lottery money, and they figure out what to do with it, I guess, together. And I saw Destiny Sidwell read this and enjoy it, so I am very interested to see how I feel about this. I guess it's like their last chance to enjoy the summer home. I really have no idea what it's about. I don't know why I keep trying to act like I do. And then I have Lore Olympus Volume 4 by Rachel Smythe. I'm pretty sure I read this volume within her um, webtoons, like on webtoons. Um, but I kind of want to reread the first three volumes and then maybe read this one. Or maybe I haven't even read this. I really don't know. It's kind of hard to keep track between webtoons and the physical books, at least for me. If I don't look at it for a while, it's hard to go back and forth. But I think I'll reread the first three and then this one as well. And then lastly, for my library reads, I have Saga Volume 10. I'm going to cry so hard when I read this. This is a science fiction fantasy graphic novel series following a young family who are just trying to survive. Both of their um, both of their worlds hate them for falling in love with each other and having a child when they all are under the belief that the two should never be able to have feelings for each other. And it's them traveling the world, the galaxies, making friendships, and trying to fight for justice. And it is absolutely gorgeous. The last book left on the cliffhanger and destroyed me. So I'm terrified. Yeah, that's that. Next, I guess, lastly, I have all of the books on my actual shelves that I would like to read. We have Fence Volume 2 by C.S. Pacat. This is about our boys fencing team. I didn't think I would really care for it, but the first volume was really sweet and I enjoyed it, and I can't wait to read the next one. Next, I have Sadie by Courtney Summers. This is about a girl who who goes missing, and then somebody who does a podcast tries to find her. I'm pretty sure that's the synopsis. Everybody loves it. I can't wait to find my own opinion for it. And then I have Since You've Been Gone by Morgan Matson. This is about a girl who, after her best friend disappears, tries to go through a bucket list that she left for her. It's YA. It seems really cute and sweet, and it's all about trying to come to terms with friendship loss, I guess. Um, yeah, it'll be cute. And then I have My Favorite Half Night Stand by Christina Lauren. This is about Millie Morris. She's always been one of the guys. She's terrible at getting personal. Hmm. They join a dating service. Oh, okay. So she has a night with one of the like four guys that she's really close to, and they have to keep it a secret from the rest of their friend group, I guess. I don't know. But I think this could be a really fun time. I love Christina Lauren's writing. They always give me a good time. So it'll be fun. Next, I have My Best Friend's Exorcism by Grady Hendrix. This is about two people who go skinny dipping, and one of them comes out and is possessed. And it's all about her friend trying to save her, I guess. But I'm I will say this until I die. I'm obsessed with this cover. I think it's amazing. Um yeah, so excited for that. And then I have The Counselors by Jessica Goodman. I know nothing about this other than the fact that they are at summer camp. So if I'm going to read it, I need to read it in August. I have When in Rome by Sarah Adams. This is about, what's her name? Amelia Rose, who gets lost in a small town. She is a very like popular, well-known singer and a baker who wants nothing to do with her, I think. Then I have Call Me by Your Name by Andre Osman. This is um, the story of a sudden and powerful romance that blossoms between an adolescent boy and a summer guest at his parents' cliffside mansion on the Italian Riviera. It's one of my best friend's favorite books, and I need to read it um, so that I can talk to her about it. I'm not sure how I'll feel. I might get upset. I might love it. I really don't know. Anytime there's like huge age gap with younger people, I don't like that. But she said it's really good, so maybe I'll love it and be able to set that aside. Next, I have Magnolia Parks: The Long Way Home. This follows Magnolia Parks and BJ Valentine. I am nervous. Magnolia has been in New York for a while, and she goes back to her life in London. And I just, BJ pissed me off, and I don't know how I'm ever gonna get over it. I don't know how she's ever gonna get over it. Um, but we'll see. I can't wait to read this and then read the next Daisy Hates book because I like Daisy and Christian more than I like BJ and Magnolia, unfortunately. But okay, Daisy and Christian are great. And then I have Malibu Rising by Taylor Jenkins Reid. This I don't really know what this is about. All I know is that the house goes up in flames. Um, August 1983. It's the day of Nina Riva's annual end of summer party, and anticipation is at a fever pitch. Everyone wants to be around the famous Rivas: Nina, the talented surfer, and supermodel brothers Jay and Hud. One a champion surfer, the other a renowned photographer, and their adored baby sister Kit. Together, the siblings are a source of fascination especially as the offspring of the legendary singer McReba. I don't really want to continue reading, but I think that it's going to be fun. I love Taylor Jenkins Reid's writing, um, and I need to read more by her. Then I have Done and Dusted by Lila Sage. This is a small town cowboy romance, brother's best friend, all of the things that I would love. I've heard mixed reviews. I think that they think that some of the people who don't love this book think that the friendship between the brother and our main character isn't shown enough to qualify them as brother's best friend, whatever. But I'm still excited for it, and this cover is absolutely gorgeous. Insane how much I love this. And Swift and Saddled has a beautiful cover as well. So can't wait to read that. I'm excited to read all of them. Obviously, I need to stop saying that. And then Exodus by Kate Stewart. The first one in this series gave me serious summer vibes, the float scene specifically. This is a suspenseful romance, I guess. I I think this one is gonna make me cry, and I'm not. That's why I've been putting it off. I read Flock, loved it, and then didn't touch it, or I didn't pick this book up because I was scared. Um, and then I reread Flock, and I'm still scared, but it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. And then I have The Summer of Broken Rules by K.L. Walther. This is about Meredith, who loses her sister, and she doesn't think that she's going to have a good summer because they used to do everything together. And then they go to Martha's Vineyard, and on Martha's Vineyard, they play assassin, and she falls in love with someone, I think, even though she doesn't think that she's going to be able to have that kind of emotion for a while, and dealing with her grief. And I think it'll be I think it'll be right up my alley. I'm excited for it. Then I have Cleat Cute by Meryl Wilsner. This is a sapphic soccer romance. I'm very excited for this. But it's about the U.S. women's national team. Soccer is my favorite sport. I think it's going to be a very fun time. Let's see. Grace Henderson has been a star of the U.S. women's national team for 10 years, even though she's only 26. But when she's sidelined with an injury, a bold new upstart, Phoebe Matthews, takes her spot. 22 years old, Phoebe is everything Grace isn't, a gregarious jokester who plays with a joy that Grace lost somewhere along the way. The last thing Grace expects is to become teammates with benefits with this class clown she sees as her rival. Okay, yeah, yeah, everything I need. Then we have Funny You Should Ask by Alyssa Sussman. This is about a girl who interviews an actor, and then 10 years later, her life is falling apart, and his team reaches out to her and asks if she wants to interview him again. And I think it's a romance between the two of them. And I'm obsessed with this cover. It's everything I want. It's the pink, the red, the everything. So cute. And then last but not least, we have Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. There's some water damage in my book, and I think when I was reading it originally, it was just too difficult for me to read with the water damage. And I only got to chapter 2. But I love the Harry Potter movies, and I am very excited to read the books for the first time. I've only read the first one. I really enjoyed it. So, yeah. Well, that is everything I would like to try to read in August. But of course, if I get any books or change my mind throughout the month, I can always just pick up a different book. I can reread. I might reread Happy Place. Who knows? But yeah, that's all I have for you. I hope you have a good rest of your day, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like and think about subscribing. It really helps my channel out. Bye.